If you're DeAndre Ayton, you got to drop higher here, okay? I mean, this is Jamal Murray, okay? You can get, if you're up, your feet are set, you're in a defensive stance, you can stunt at the ball and recover. You can't just be immediately backpedaling with Jamal Murray. Like, you're not guarding him at all. Okay, if you're Josh Okogie right here, you're going for an offensive rebound, you have no chance of getting get back. And Chris Paul, after the shot, is just going to stare, he should get back. Like, you have 4 Suns players beneath the free throw line. So, transition defense. If you're Josh Okogie right here, your only focus can be getting over this handoff. Josh Okogie right here, look at him gamble right there. See that little gamble with his arms right there? That's why he slips there. So now DeAndre Ayton has to step up. And what does that mean? There's absolutely no one to box out Nikola Jokic. Come on, if you're Kevin Durant, okay, it's a turnover. Could you please just focus on sprinting back, just making sure you're ahead of Aaron Gordon? What does Durant do? Like, what was that pause there for? If you're Bismack Biyombo, you're fine right here. You're absolutely fine. You're in a defensive stance. You're ready to guard. Like, why would you move look at his right foot right here. Look at him move his right foot up right there. Boom. So now a little pump fake's going to get you flying backwards. See how that gets you flying backwards? So now Jokic can just play bully ball and he's too low. So it's a nice Kevin Durant block here, but Jokic is just going to stand there and get it. Can never, ever, ever, ever guard like this if you're Torrey Craig. First of all, your back's to the ball. You got to get your back to the baseline. You got to keep your man in front of you. Now you're seeing ball and man. See, the problem when you have your man to your side like this and now your man's just full on behind you is you're already beat. Like before this screen even set, there's space. So now it's just going to take you way too long to get over this screen. You're going to be forced to crowd Michael Porter Jr. and he can just blow right by you. Lazy defense here from DeAndre Ayton. You've got to sprint back and get your feet set. You cannot be playing off of your backpedaling right now on Michael Porter Jr. So you're just giving him a 3 now. Hey, I mean, Devin Booker just isn't in a defensive stance. Look at his feet. That's not a defensive stance. And you're moving your feet inward right here. Look at how you just moved your foot inward right here on this pass. So now you're going to be late to get out to KCP. You're not ready to guard him. So now you end up giving him baseline. That's going to draw DeAndre Ayton and help. And here comes Aaron Gordon. Damian Lee is switching too early here. Look at how early Damian Lee leaves Bruce Brown to switch. Stop! Bruce Brown hasn't gone anywhere yet. So you're going to have Chris Paul guard Bruce Brown like this because he hasn't even come off the screen yet. So now you're just giving Bruce Brown the lane. I mean, how easy was that? Come on, if you're Torrey Craig, please sprint back to a spot and get your feet set. You're just backpedaling. Look at how much backpedaling you're doing. Backpedaling, backpedaling. So you don't even start guarding Aaron Gordon until he's almost in the charge circle. Okay, that's ridiculous. What is Josh Okogie doing here? Where is he going? Look at this. You're guarding KCP. What are you doing? Biyombo's fine. Why did you just leave KCP? Kevin Durant's going to get caught napping here. You can't just be staring at Jokic. You got to see your man, Aaron Gordon. Look at Durant staring at the ball. Whoops, now Aaron Gordon's got it. Cannot do this if you're Landry Shamet. Look at him leaning towards, anticipating that Jamal Murray's going to come off a screen. Well, he's not. Now you're beat the other way. Okay, so Biyombo has got to communicate and transition here. He is not obviously going to get to Jokic. So Kevin Durant all the way over here has got to be notified of this, and it's a little late now. He has to already be coming to Jokic. And then this Suns player goes here, and Devin Booker goes here. But Biyombo took way too long to communicate, and it's a dunk. You're trying to fight over a screen here in drop coverage. So if that's the case, why are you going this way? Look at Josh Okogie right here. Why are you going this way? So you're already beat now because you went that way. So Jokic can just slip the screen. He doesn't even have to guard you. And that screws up DeAndre Ayton's ability to be in drop coverage. So now again, Jamal Murray's just open. It's the same thing with Ayton here, again in drop coverage. Your feet have to be set. Find a place to drop to with your feet set. So you can stunt at the ball but recover to Jokic. See, you're just instantly backpedaling. You have no chance of recovering to Jokic now. This is completely on Josh Okogie right here. Your man Jamal Murray setting a cross screen. You need to be over here jamming Jokic as he comes through the screen so that Ayton can get on the other side. Kevin Durant is not setting the screen. He needs to stay with Aaron Gordon. Like, you're making Kevin Durant now come down and help or do whatever it is he's doing, and now Aaron Gordon's just wide open. I mean, if you're DeAndre Ayton, this is just absurd. I don't know if you've seen over the last 2 years when Nikola Jokic won 2 MVPs, he can shoot. Like, what is DeAndre Ayton doing here? What do you do? Why would you just give that up? Okay, if you're Josh Okogie here and you're going to crowd Jamal Murray at the three-point line as he posts you up, stop. You can't just let him rest on your arm like this. You got to get up and actually battle for position now. Because if you just let him rest on your arm, this spin move is way too easy. And now he's got you off balance right here with the spin move, and now you're done. You're Torrey Craig here, and he wants to set up this drop coverage this way. This is where he wants Jock Landale to drop to. So you can't, like, you're already setting up Jamal Murray right now. Well, Jock Landale's not ready in drop coverage yet. So he's not going to be able to guard the ball. Look, he's got his hand on the screener. So he's not going to be able to guard the ball, and all you did was just give Jamal Murray the lane. I mean, Jock Landale isn't even trying here. So Aaron Gordon hasn't gone anywhere, and so instead of you being in a defensive stance, which you're not, you just started backpedaling already. Aaron Gordon hadn't even dribbled yet, and you started backpedaling. So yeah, this possession's over. We'll wait for the next one. Torrey Craig here, just get your feet set, ready to guard. Why are you crowding Aaron Gordon and gambling? Look at you gamble right here. So now you're off balance. You're immediately backpedaling. And so now Aaron Gordon's just going to drive you right to the rim. Shot goes up. We have way too many Suns players staring. Kevin Durant, Damian Lee, who took the shot, Chris Paul should all be sprinting back. Or at least two of them should already be sprinting back. Like, they're all just standing here. So now transition defense becomes impossible. You cannot crowd Jamal Murray 7 steps beyond the three-point line. This is complete garbage. You're hugging Jamal Murray. He is going to very easily use that to create space. Look at this. Look how he just created space. So instead of you being able to just fight over the top of this flare screen, you're going backwards. And now Kevin Durant's going to be late to switch the flare screen, which you should never have had to switch anyways. Never guard like this if you're Chris Paul. Look at Chris Paul. You can't guard like this with your back to the ball. You got to keep your man in front of you with your back to the baseline. It is way too easy for Jamal Murray here to get you leaning. Look at how he just got you leaning this way as he's about to fly off of a handoff this way. So now you're going to be late. You can't guard this handoff now. That forces Ayton to have to step up, and here's Jokic. This complete garbage here. This is the last clip. The Suns have clearly given up. Kevin Durant has, I guess, got to communicate that he's taking Michael Porter Jr. so Devin Booker can come over here and guard Jokic. Like, you got two people guarding Michael Porter Jr. So now there's a 2-on-1. I mean, come on. The game's over.